What's up, gang?
Yo.
Hi.
So, Louis, Cassie is your support person that's going to call you on bullshit.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
But Cassie, anything that you hear here from either myself or Louis, feel free to speak freely.
Okay.
You won't get in trouble, okay?
Okay.
Just fine.
Yo, your car's in the Dukes and Ducks. So, tuna Ducks. Please pick it up. I need to talk to Reggie. I'll call you back.
Mentos, you good?
Are y'all talking?
No, I don't know if Reggie's speaking. I can't hear him.
Reggie, we can hear you, brother. Oh, there you go. There
Oh,
you
there
go.
we go.
Yeah, one sec. So we had a talk before, right? And I need to fix this before people fucking die tomorrow, right?
Of course.
So you said you had a list, but you wanted to keep that to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
We need to fix that now, because here's the thing, right? Is if you have a list of people that you think are cruising and you're not doing anything about it, but you're keeping it close to your chest until potentially something happens to Ollie, then that's a huge issue. We need to be working on those things now.
No, that's a valid point. I think the reason is I did not give you names, right? It's not so much that, oh, these people are under like my list, on my watch. It's more so like, well, it is, but it's more so like these people, right? Like I'm trying to see if if there's this pattern of continuation keeps going. You know what I mean? Because like I can't judge somebody.
Point, though.
What you mean?
Like if you're noticing any kind of an issue with someone now, you need to be fixing it, because I can tell you right now, if you were to say that to Benji tomorrow, people were going to die.
No, I don't think I think you're misunderstanding me though. Like, what I'm trying to say is, right? It's like I'm trying to see if this like whole thing of people like cruising and stuff, right? It's just a one-day thing, or if it's a like dead ass, just people just don't want to do anything. You get me?
So who are these people?
The people cruising around the gang?
Yes.
A lot. Like, you know what it is, Reggie, right? It's like, it feels like people don't want to do gang shit. Does that make sense? Like, it just adds on to the point of earlier I was telling you, like, some people like just float. Like they just float. They don't
Do you have names to give me though? I can get on the same page as you.
No, I get you. Let me see. 1 second. Let's see. Alright, people I want to start seeing... Hold on. People I personally want to start seeing more of is people like Gabby. People like... Vance hasn't really been around. Let's see. Tony's been doing his thing. It's so hard to judge, man, because like they do like do good in other factors, right? But it's just like I don't know how to explain this. You know what I mean?
But I don't. That's the problem, right? Is you told me you had a list of people.
Mm-hmm.
The people you brought up is Gabby, who everyone knows is never going to be full crim. She's basically our mascot and has fun and tries to give us fun things to do, right? And then the next name you pull out is someone who's not really awake that often.
Okay.
So I'm going to now flip it around. Cassie, do you see people cruising? Do you see what Louis is saying?
I don't know if I would use the word cruising, but I have noticed that it is particularly hard to get people to try to go on jobs.
Okay.
I feel like it gets asked multiple times on radio if anybody wants to go do something, and there's just no answer. Like, I'm always down, but I also want other people to go because I feel like I go on a lot of jobs, so I stay quiet so other people can go. And then it feels like you're just forcing people. I also sometimes feel like I haven't been here that long enough to have that much of an opinion.
You haven't been here long enough. You are correct. However, you're around basically every day for a fair whack of time, so you spend time
Yeah.
with people, so you have the visual knowledge on
Yeah.
who is also could be potentially a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You
So
know what
that's
it is,
why
Reggie?
I've also included you into this.
Real quick, I just want to add this, right? Different people, they have different expectations out of them, correct? Meaning, like,
Correct.
some people, you know,
Tony
they're
is
like
not
more for the
treated the
high.
same as
Exactly,
for
exactly.
example, Ollie, Hugh, Mentos,
Exactly.
all that.
Right. And so, I'll be honest with you, right? And this is something like I called out Ollie on yesterday for, right? There's, in this gang, right, there's a few of us that, and like, if you count like the majority, like, you know, if you look at the whole gang, right, there's only a few of us that are supposed to be doing those jobs, like Connor, Lito, you know what I mean, Connor, Lito, me, Ollie, you, fucking Jaden, you know what I mean, like, that fucking side of things, right? And I told this to the boys, right? It's like, I need them to be on that wavelength. You know what I mean? Like, when I say people are cruising, right? It goes to them too, just for reference. It's not just like people who do fuck all.
So
You get what I'm saying?
just little baby bit, but not really. So to touch on the Tony thing, versus what Benjamin would call the red balloon, right? Everyone inside this gang has a particular like set of skills, strengths, aspect that they're good at, and aspects that they're shit at, right? I believe that people need to be multi-skilled.
Pull up the wiki and go down the list.
And I think a lot of people lack that, including the council, because they're not really that versatile as a whole. However, if you look at their certain skill set, right? Tony is a perfect example of this. You've known Tony for years. Cunt ain't fucking
course.
gang, right?
Yeah.
We all fucking know it. No one's ever going to say that he is. He tries, but he doesn't get there.
Looks fun.
However, the amount of work that he's done, even though he doesn't openly announce it as much, through his whole time with being Hades, and the amount of shit that I give him on a constant day-to-day basis, but he still keeps pushing through it all. I think that should not get overshadowed, right?
No, of course.
Because that guy's gotten us grants for the casino, which then allows us to have the freedom to not stress too much about the shit that we need. And now he's got his new business where he's now getting subsidies for parts for our cars when we're going to need to get them done. So he's working really hard in his
way
area for it.
Yeah, of course.
And then when we talk about people cruising, I agree that some people don't go on jobs, and I see that, and you guys will hear me yell on the radio when people don't answer, right?
Yeah.
I do that all the fucking time. But I also do think it could also be partially of waiting to see if anyone else wants to pipe up about it to go. which I think is,
I mean,
ultimately
ultimately-
understandable, but frustrating and adds to the problem.
I mean, yesterday, right, you've seen it happen a few times, right? Trying to get a Frika going, right? People don't go unless they're fucking yelled at on radio, right?
Yeah.
And they hear me. I know these motherfuckers hear me, right? Or when we got a cargo card, right? I'm like, yo, who wants to go on a cargo? Okay, I'm like, me, Smalls, and then Crickets. You know what I mean? Like, until like I kid you not, for like 30 seconds, maybe, until people are like, oh, if you need one, I'll go. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so to add on to the point, right, of the cruisers, right? It doesn't mean it's for the people. I mean, I do think Gabby does fuck all, but I mean, if we're fine with her being just a mascot, then that's something different. But the people, like different Mercury, right? For example, it's hard, right? Because in a way, she does cruise, but she is also like holding down. She was holding down the weed growing. She was holding down the casino shit. You know what I mean? So I can't really compare her to, like, let's say, for example, Ollie, right? Who technically is also cruising, and so is like other people's, you know? Connor, for example. Like, he still does shit, right, here and there, but he's also technically still cruising. Because he wants to herb, but you know?
So, as a council member, how should you rectify this issue?
What does rectify mean? Big word.
Fix.
Fix? I'm trying
Yes.
to, man. I'm trying to make sure, you know, we're still doing shit. I'm trying to make sure people are motivated and still going out there to make sure they're do shit, you know?
Do you want
I
my
can't-
honest opinion?
I can't control how people feel, but I try to make sure to bring some motivation to people, you know?
Do you want my honest opinion?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're trying to fix it.
Why is that?
I think that trying to motivate people and trying to fix people in this issue are two different things, right? It is you're prodding the problem along and trying to keep the problem moving, but you're not trying to fix the problem. Right? There's a big difference between the two. Is if you notice an issue is happening like that, then start putting your foot down and whipping them into line better. Like that's fixing the problem.
Rectify being a bigger as well. Hey, English cooked.
Whilst motivating them is good to keep them going, it's not going to fix any issues. You get what I mean with that?
I get what you're saying, but I think it's still along the lines doing that. I would disagree.
Any input?
I would disagree to be here and be like, oh, I'm not fixing anything. Because if I'm out there not trying to do a single job like everyone else, then nothing will get done in the game.
Cass, you got any input for this?
For this part, no.
Cass, you can give us a sec.
Yep.
You're actually killing me.
I don't understand why can't we just have this convo one-on-one, just me and you? I don't know why Cassie has
Because
to
I
be
wanted
here.
to have Cassie here for you.
I still understand you, Reggie. What? Look, we just had a
I
good
don't
talk in
think
the
you
car.
do. I don't
I'm
think
pretty
you
sure I do.
do.
Why don't you think so? Like, we just
Because
had a good
the
convo in the
line that
car,
you
and then
just
now this.
said- The line you just said doesn't fucking prove it.
What's the line?
Is that you're so defensive when I'm just here trying to help you.
Brother, what? I understood what you said.
No, but when you start something with a but or anything like that, I hear what you're saying, but or you have some kind of rebuttal to come back with it. It means that it's essentially falling on deaf ears, right? Because I'm trying to explain to you that what you're doing, yes, you are prodding them along to continue going and keeping them motivated. That's not the issue. The issue is fixing that problem and doing certain steps to try and make sure that it no longer happens. It is what you're supposed to be doing, and you went straight to the defensive of saying, well, then they're just saying that I'm not doing it. It's just, well, that's exactly correct. You're not right now. But that should be okay. You shouldn't need to get defensive. You should understand that I'm here trying to fucking help you. To make sure that when Benji wakes up tomorrow, he doesn't hear this same stuff and goes, you know what, fuck it, and just pulls out a shotgun and starts blasting cunts.
I understand you, but to me, like, that's my way. Like, I feel like what I'm doing right now in general for the gang is trying to fix this issue. I don't think it's an overnight fix. So that's what I mean, right? Like, I don't think...
So what have you done to fix it?
I think the way you fix things and I fix things is very different. And so for me, like, my way is like trying to get people out there to do shit, and doing shit will make them get over that little dilemma.
This has been an issue that we have spoken about for months.
What would you suggest different?
Talk to people individually and find out and tell them, reiterate the fact, because even Cassie saying that she does a lot of jobs and she waits for other people to do stuff is also adding to the problem.
What does that mean? I don't know. What? What's she saying?
So when asked about who wants to go on a job, and she said that she stays quiet because she goes on a lot of jobs, so she wants to give other people a chance, right?
I guess.
Well, so I guess that's what she said.
Yeah, no, because last I recall, like, in my head, like, she usually speaks up, but yeah, I get you.
He literally stood here and said this to us not 5 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also adding to the problem, right? So all those things of people just waiting to see who wants to talk first, who wants to go, or I would rather go to this race and that kind of shit. That's all the problem, right? So you as a council member should be going in there and saying, hey, listen, I get it. You've been on a lot of jobs, but if people don't pipe up and do it, go and do the job. Fuck them. Make more money for you. Then that's just going to really highlight the people that don't do those things, right? So now it's no longer a collective issue. It's an individual issue. And then we try and rectify that individual issue. If we cannot rectify the individual issue, we remove the individual issue. That's the process that we should go down for this shit. But it shouldn't always be me trying to fucking fix everything while everyone else just coasts along too. Because the reality of this is, if you don't care enough about Hades to try and fix these issues properly, you keep comments like, I have a list, but I'm keeping it close to me, but that's going to get this gang killed.
I mean,
so either you care about the gang surviving and moving forward, progressing, or you keep those things to yourself. And when Benji hears it, everything goes sideways.
You see,
so that's
like,
why I'm
you tell
here
me,
trying to help you with this.
I understand you, but you tell me, like, why am I being defensive, but then you make a comment like that?
Like what?
Like oh, you don't care about Hades. Like, an implication.
Say you don't
no,
care
no,
about. I said
an
if
implication.
You do.
No. You said, if you don't care about Hades and you keep a list, yada yada. No, because when you say comments like that, right, then you push a narrative into a conversation. I'm just saying. Then you say, why am I being defensive? Your words. That's your words, Reggie. You just said it. Like, I get you're being here for me, but you just said it.
This is why I wanted Cassie here, so she can see that you're being defensive and it's not just me saying it to you.
Reggie, you just made an analogy of an example and you said, if, okay, and then you're like, you can if you don't care and don't keep a list to you because oh I have a list blah blah blah, then you amplify that I don't care. That's literally your words just now. And you tell me I can't get defensive over that. Hello?
If you think if I thought you didn't care, why the fuck would I come here to try and rectify this issue?
No, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying the way of wording.
I think that you're just very defensive and closed-minded about this whole fucking issue. To be honest.
Why do you think that? What am I? Okay, what
Because
do I have to be
the
defensive
words you're
about? What do I
using.
have to be defensive about?
Your actions right now and your words are being defensive, Louis. I have told you several times I am here to try and fix the issue that you have mentioned, right? And you just keep coming back being like, why are you pointing the finger at me?
No. That's not what just happened. I literally said before my statement even began, right? I said that comment you just made, right, would be a reason I would respond like this. And as I did respond. I'm being serious here.
Louis, you paying me?
I don't know what to tell you, man. You're literally like I don't know if you remember your question, but your wording in there like just fucking cooked me. And then you tell me why am I being defensive about it? Hello?
Louis, do you care about Hades?
Of course, I do this shit. Like,
do you want Hades to survive?
Why is that even a question?
Do you want Hades to survive?
Of course.
Okay. So if you feel that way and you tell me that you have a list that you want to keep to yourself and see what happens, do you not see that as a problem?
But that's what I said earlier. I think you misunderstood me.
No, because you said you want to wait and see if it's a one-day thing, and it sure as shit can't be.
Yes,
just a one-day
because
thing. If
right?
the only issue that you're bringing up, it is quite simply the same issue that we've been bringing up for months.
No, here's this though, right? But Benji said on Sunday we're gonna have a talk about a new process, so things are gonna be changing up, right? And so I was saying, right, since we most probably will, in Ollie's next fuck up, get rid of him unless dude pulls a miracle, right? Let's be honest here. I was saying with a new mindset and new vision for the gang, right? Like there's gonna be things that need to be straightened down, and I think there's people like the cruisers who need to like lock the fuck in. I get how it could be misunderstood, but that's what I meant.
Then you keep mentioning the cruisers, right? And
yeah, like the people cruising.
I've asked you for the names because that was what you referenced a list for.
I don't have a written list. I don't have like it's a mental, like, you know, just fucking.
Yes, but I asked you for those mental names, right?
But the thing is, here's the thing, Reggie, right?
Gabby.
It's no, that's just like an obvious one of who does fuck all. But like, I told you, right? Like I said in the conversation earlier, right? That even goes to people like that do the jobs that are like forced on the jobs, which feels like. Because they're supposed to be doing this shit, right? But they're just like cruising through and then they get forced into the job. That's just what it feels like.
So who are those people?
Literally everyone, like the whole gang almost. Do you not see it when we do jobs? Like, okay, let me ask you.
I see
when we do a job,
difficult it is to get people
okay,
to go to
but
a
here's
job,
the thing, right?
I want to know from you,
real
council
quick,
member, who the people are that are an issue.
Real quick, right? When we go do a job, right? Do you think those people want to be there? Like, it's one of those things, like I said earlier, right? It's like you say one thing, right? And then internally it's different. You know what I mean? Like, they say they'll go, but they don't want to go. They prefer to be staying. You get me?
Who are those people?
Do you want me to come back to you with an actual list of like people that like a whole list? Like a written list?
Yes.
Alright, Reggie, I'll come back to you with a written list of every instance and every time certain individuals make this fucking shit.
But then what I want you to also do is to have on that list.
And I'll
what
have a
you've done to
conversation with
rectify it.
everybody. All right, yes. And who I talk to and what did I talk to them about. Sounds good.
Just next time you come back, just have a little bit less attitude with that.
Me?
That'd be fantastic. Yes.
I have an attitude?
Well, you did just with the last bit you said.
Hello? Reggie.
Yeah.
Like you gaslighting me today or some shit.
No, I'm not.
You're
rage
actually
baiting,
gaslighting me.
you. At the end of it, you had attitude.
No, I was saying like, okay, I get you. Like, you know, okay, I get you. Like, I will do this, 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 and this.
You had some attitude, okay? I called you on it. I didn't grill you about it. I didn't fucking hold a gun to your
Reggie.
head. I just said a little bit less attitude, right? That's it.
I get you, but you're gonna say I'm being defensive right now as I respond. Hello?
No, you're not being defensive right now. I'm just saying, right?
Hello?
I swear to God, I am not rage baiting or gaslighting you. You had attitude on the last bit.
Me?
Yes,
You're
did.
telling me, in me responding to you, I had an attitude. Hello?
You actually did. It's how you. Yeah.
What?
You fucking. Holy fuck, bro! This gang is fucking destined to die.
You're actually gaslighting
If
me.
you can't actually fucking admit that you had attitude there and that you
Reggie,
were being
why would
fucking the sassy
why,
little bitch.
why would I give you an attitude?
Oh, you did.
What God's reason do I have to give you an attitude
I
right
don't
now?
know, because you're being bitchy that said that you need a fucking list. Don't worry, Reggie. I'll get you a whole
No,
list with
I
all
understood
this,
you.
This, and
I
this. I'll put a
understood
little
you.
fucking bow on top of it too, cunt.
And a Spider-Man sticker on the inside.
Jesus, cunt.
I deadass. You know, my apologies. I did not mean to come off with an attitude. It is not my intent.
Okay. Louis, all I need you to do is help fix this fucking problem before Benji wakes
Brother,
up.
I
tomorrow.
try. Reggie, I hope you know, my whole life I dedicate to this gang. Like, and you've known this. Since you've known me.
These days, there's probably like, I don't know, 15% that you dedicate to Amika. Actually, probably more if we start adding up all your text messages.
Wait, why is that?
What do you mean, why is that?
What do you mean? Are you trying to say I'm not giving the
15%
gang my
of
100%?
Well, no, I'm just saying like 15% of your life, you know, you're on the phone.
No, I disagree. No, I disagree.
How many text messages today?
Today, maybe like 3, 4.
What?
Yeah, I'm deadass. Because I've been...
You're gonna break up?
No, because I've been busy with shit. Talking to you earlier.
What's she gonna
I've been
do?
doing
She's gonna be
fleekers and
lost. Either
shit.
that or you're lost. No wonder you're so fucking moody right now.
What?
You haven't had your Amika time. This explains everything.
What? Listen, Reggie. I might hang out with the Mika and I try my best to make time for her. But she understands that I have a gang to run.
Right. So what about that like fucking 2-hour phone call
What 2-hour phone call?
the other day?
What are you talking about?
The one that Carl told me about.
I think there must have been something with a SIM card and a signal. The phone was not really like giving me phone
You wouldn't
calls.
lie to me, would you, Louis?
Of course not, Reggie. Tonton Reggie, never. No. But hypothetically speaking, that was a phone call. Why does it matter?
Okay. Well,
Because people
I'm
like
just-
Carl Johnny Black,
think
they could send a
50% is
text.
Pretty subtle then if it's a 2-hour phone call.
I just think, you know, if someone really wants to get hold of me, Reggie, you know, they just have to text, call.
Okay,
And they'll
so
get
what
called.
if I'm getting chased and I'm not on radio and then I go to call you and your phone's engaged? I try and call again, it's still engaged. How do you think? Oh, hold on, cops, just hold on. I just got to write this text message.
That is quite unfortunate.
Right.
But I'm usually also on radio too, right? So you can radio for me.
No, but I said I'm not on radio.
Oh. Well, it's a learning experience. Next time we make sure we're all on radio.
Oh, so it's my fault.
If you're not on radio and you're getting chased, yes.
Okay, that's...
Respectfully. I don't know.
It's
I don't know what to tell you.
Christ.
What? So are you trying to gaslight me again and say it's my fault for being on a phone call with someone I'm talking to?
You never cease to amaze me. I want you to know that.
You know, that's what I'm here for, Tonton Reggie.
That's not a good thing.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, when someone says that, it's not a good thing.
Oh, never failed to amaze you? You just called me
You
amazing.
never cease to amaze me. Yeah,
Not amaze you.
yeah. Like it's
Okay, now we're lying.
something-
Now we're lying. Because if that was true, I wouldn't be here today. Gonna make me emotional.
Louis, fix the so-called cruisers. Don't complain about the cruisers. Actually fix them. Can you do
Of course. Mm-hmm.
that? Okay.
No, that ass, like jokes aside, list bullshit aside, I'll actually have conversation with people and see where their heads at. You know what I mean? Try to talk to everybody. See how they're feeling also about the gang and shit. Just the gang as a whole, you know, and get their inputs and shit and I'll let you know. Sounds good?
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Next time, don't remove your fucking your conversation buddy because I need them to call you out on your bullshit.
That's not why I
Then
removed
Cassie
them.
would have been here and been like, "Okay, yeah, Louis, you're not listening. You fucking whole ass bitch."
Reggie, I love you,
I'm going back on my
but
bike and enjoying
that's not
my
why.
free
That
time
is not
before
why
go
I
to
got rid
prison.
of her. I just think, you know, I can have a conversation one-on-one with you, Reggie.
Cassie is the better part of you. All right?
Yeah.
Just want you to know that.
Get in the car, Saints member. Fuck, didn't even like say I'm not a Saints member, right? Got in.